Getting ready to buy gear, I look at what my goals are.
Bendy tripods that bloggers were using, that's not what they were meant for, but they're using it anyway.
Keep in mind that audio is 50% of the experience.
Want a copy of YouTube Secrets audiobook for free? Right now, when you sign up for a free 30-day trial of Audible, you can also get a complimentary copy of the #1 best-selling YouTube strategy book in the world. Download your copy today at tubesecretsaudio.com.
When I think of Pat Flynn, it's entrepreneur, passive income, a speaker, author, but not necessarily a tech guy. However, you saw a problem and you want to help people with that problem, which is create an amazing tripod. Now, I don't know if you mind, but seriously, you guys, this is the SwitchPod, and because he knew that there was people that had challenges with their tripods, he created this. So, this SwitchPod is amazing because basically it folds flat. He helped develop this over a long period of time, and look at this. Like, it holds a lot of weight. It's very sturdy. I have it in my hands. It's got some kind of a metal feel too, so it's not plastic, and really powerful. And now with that rotating head, it's very versatile. In my opinion, it's an amazing product. I love that it just folds up. And this comes from you, Pat Flynn, who's not really a tech guy. Maybe because of it, you came at it at a different angle. Tell us why is this a great example of the EP model?
It is, because, again, I'm not an expert, but I played expert curator. I wanted to curate all the most problems and try to find the little frictions that people needed help with. Literally, this is shaped as a result of the conversations that we had with video influencers and YouTubers like you. And so thank you for helping make it what it is. But because we just wanted to step up and be the ones to solve that problem, like, that was our guiding light. That was our North Star. There's this little friction. There's those bendy tripods that bloggers were using. That's not what they were meant for, but they're using it anyway. We need to build something that can help them.
We'll put the link down below, but just type in SwitchPod. You're going to find it. And now it comes with a rotating head, so it's even more versatile. And, again, how compact it is. Look at this.
Okay, so I'm going to give you two options here. The first one is budget friendly, but it sounds great. And it's a microphone called the Boya BYM1 lavalier microphone. And what that is it's a little clip-on microphone. I know you've seen these before, where it will clip onto your shirt, or will clip onto a strap, or you can hide it underneath your shirt. It's around 17 or 18 US dollars, and it sounds amazing. I know a lot of YouTubers actually use this for all of their videos, so you're not going to go wrong with that, but it does come with a cable. Another option is a little microphone like this. This is the Video Mic Me. This is for Android. They make a Video Mic Me L for iOS users, and this just plugs right into your headphone jack or your lightning port, plugs right in, and it records audio. This actually sounds really, really good. Just keep in mind that audio is 50% of the experience.
Yes.
So audio is important.
Absolutely. In fact, we've got the Video Mic Me right there. I also use it. Make sure if you have an iPhone, you get the one that's got the lightning insert, because there's no more headphone jack. But I have both of them because sometimes I'm working off somebody else's phone and they do have the jack, or maybe it's like another type of phone.
If you're using a laptop and you're going live from your regular camera, investing in a $50 to $100 webcam might not make sense, because it's only going to make it that much better. When if you saved $200 more, you could get like a Sony A5100 camera with a lens and make it actually considerably better to where it's noticeable. So try to think about future-proofing yourself. So just getting started with what you have, your phone or whatever, or if you have an old camera that might work as a live streaming camera. If you have any of the Sony A-series cameras, you've got a streaming camera at your house already. Just looking over what you have, see if it's something you can use, or just going with your phone and then creating a goal to work towards gear that's going to future-proof you as long as possible.
Absolutely. And I love that you brought up the phone. Honestly, everybody has a smartphone. These smartphones, I even have an old one with a crack in it, right? You have the iPhone 11, which is even better. It's totally game changer.
4K 60 on the front and back camera. So this is a content creating machine, and Apple's software is already tied into Facebook and everything, to where it's easy to send content to these different places. And live streaming, same thing. You can just go live right from this phone on any app. So you really don't have an excuse these days. Phones are they're like huge studios in our pockets.
Absolutely. So on that note, if phones are a great way to get started, everybody has no excuse, right? Because everyone has a phone for the most part, right? If you don't, then you definitely want to consider buying something with a nice camera on it, or just getting your first camera. But if you're starting with your phone, the second tip is a microphone. That would be the first investment. Why is that important? What do you want to look for when it comes to a microphone and building an affordable, YouTube studio?
So I would argue that a microphone, the audio is the most important part of video, because I will definitely watch a bad video if it's got really good audio, but I will not watch a really good video if the audio is bad. So if I were starting out and I had my phone or my laptop, I would just stick with my laptop camera and invest in something like maybe a Blue Yeti Nano, which is about a $99 microphone, or a Audio-Technica AT2100, something like that. Just something that's lower cost and gets you. Because those are they really don't make bad microphones these days. So if you have any USB microphone, really, you'll be good. One of the things that I always tell people is just take even a bad microphone. The closer you can get it to your mouth, the better the quality is going to be of that microphone. So even if you have an old USB microphone, just get it close to your mouth and you should get better audio.
Yeah, and let's actually pull up a Blue Yeti and show you guys that this is a legit microphone.
Yeah, and that's its big brother behind it. So that's the Blue Yeti, and then that's the Blue Yeti Nano. The reason that I like the Nano is because, so if you're doing podcasts or anything like that, it flips up and you can throw it in a bag and it has a very small footprint. Plus, it's just a really good overall microphone. So I look at, when I'm getting ready to buy gear, I look at what my goals are. If I'm creating multiple forms of content, so if I'm traveling and wanting to do a podcast as well as have my studio, then I would get something that I can also travel with. Or if I'm just going to be in studio, then I would get something more permanent, which would be a bigger microphone than that one.
G7X Mark II. It's a camera I've been using literally for years now. What I like about that camera is, number one, autofocus. Autofocus is so important when you're talking to your camera. Whether you have a selfie screen or not, you just want it to focus real quick, and the autofocus is awesome on Canon cameras. Secondly, I love the flip-up screens. So what I mean by the flip-up screen, look, it comes with the camera. It's already part of it. So, of course, you can use a screen on the back like that. See, with the GoPro Hero 8, you have to buy it as an attachment for it to work. For the DJI Osmo, it's on the handle, but it's so small. I'm telling you, it's awesome. And this is why this is my favorite camera. The third reason I really like it is the audio. So there's a microphone on the top, and I'm not going to show you guys because it's too small, but the microphone is right on the top. So whether you're vlogging from behind or you're doing the selfie mode, it's going to catch your audio. And that's what I've always liked about Canon cameras at this level. So of course, even on this one, the microphone, which is crazy, it's so small on this one, it's right on the top. See, they mess you up when they try to put it on the front, because again, they're just assuming you're going to be vlogging something that's in front of you. But if you're a vlogger, you oftentimes talk on both sides of the camera. So the microphone being on top is awesome. Other things I just like generally about this camera is a workhorse. We've used this over and over and over. It just has never given us issues. I once broke this to the point, because my kids drop it all the time, or I'm putting it into my luggage. Literally, I had 3 of the 4 frame screws fall out. So there was only 1 screw left, and the frame was falling apart, and it still worked. Now, of course, by that time, we just go ahead and buy another one. So this is why I love the G7X Mark II.